Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hello? Yeah, speaking. Azrael? I don't know any Azraels. A Christmas curse on the left. Seems a little bit unnecessary. Alright, crazy lady. Maybe ease off the eggnog, eh? Is that a siren? Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 6, Episode 8 at Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps. And today we have festive fixtures against Bournemouth and Arsenal in the Premier League. But before that, we have to start in the medical centre, and that is because I am convinced we have a curse put upon us. Risk assessment-wise, looks fantastic. We've really done a good job managing the squad, but we have got 3 injuries, all to left-sided players. Christian Erkinga, this is a big one. 2 to 3 months, a torn calf muscle. He is an absolute potential superstar of the future. So that is a really, really big loss for us and a long-term injury as well. He will be missing for when the Champions League resumes, and we'll get to the draw of that in just a second as well. So that is a massive, massive loss. We have also, though, lost his backup, Hudson-Odoi, sprained ankle ligaments between 2 or 3 weeks for him. So that is both our sort of first choice left-sided midfielders or wingers that are now officially out injured. And if that wasn't bad enough, then Omar Nassari, a twisted ankle, he's gone for 2 to 3 weeks as well. And he was sort of the other option on the left side. So we have been ridiculously harshly struck down. We've got festive fixtures coming up now with a great need to rotate, and we really don't have left-sided players to rotate with. So it's a problem. It's a serious problem, but that just kind of, we'll get by as best we can, but that is three of them within a day of each other is just ridiculous. Anyway, there is some good news, and that is in relation to the youth intake. We've had our preview, and this is more like it. Look at this. There are a healthy number of new fullbacks in the pipeline. At least one of our goalkeepers looks a great prospect. At least one of our fullbacks has plenty of promise. One of our wingers looks to be a very handy prospect. We have 2 forwards who are considered to be fine prospects. We have 1 good English goalkeeper from London who has caught the eye. This is a good group of players coming through. It doesn't say golden generation, but that looks very, very promising. Maybe as we walk out the door, because I think next time the Villa job comes up, we will be going all out for it, which will involve a resignation letter. It just might be that the youth facilities, the youth infrastructure, that's what I'm looking for, that we've put in place is going to start and pay off for the club, but not until after we've left, which is a shame. But it is what it is, isn't it? All right, let's go and have a look at this Champions League first knockout round draw. We just snuck in there by the skin of our teeth. Let's go see who we get. All right, it is Champions League first knockout round draw. We just managed to sneak through. We haven't been seeded, obviously, because we came second in our group. So let's go see who we can get here. Now, the first seeded teams are Celtic, who we can't get because they somehow managed to win our group. So the teams we can get: Inter, Lyon, we can't get Manchester City, Barcelona, we can't get Liverpool, we can't get Manchester United, and we can't get Schalke. I tell you what, you look at that and you do wonder if we could go and win this thing. If we can avoid Barcelona, then I think we'll be cheering. The second seeded teams are Atletico Madrid, Fenerbahce, Paris Saint-Germain, they must have had one of the big teams in them with them, Roma, Milan, Real Madrid, and Sevilla. It's not the strongest Champions League, is it? You've got to say. But anyway, let's go see who we get here. If we can avoid Barcelona, we can't get the other English clubs, we'll be doing okay. Roma is first team out. They get Manchester United. I would like them to get Barcelona. We're going to get Barcelona, aren't we? We're second team out. We get Barcelona. Of course we friggin' do. Well, if you're going to win, you've got to beat the best, don't you? But FC Barcelona in the second round is not... It's not the easiest draw we could have got. Paris Saint-Germain. So our group was basically cursed. Celtic get... Imagine winning your group and then getting Paris. That's an Arsenal draw, that one, isn't it? Fenerbahce City, Milan Schalke, Atletico Madrid get Lyon. And we very much got the worst of that draw, I think. Anyway, so that is who we're going to be facing after Christmas. when we get to that time of the year. But let's catch up on what's happened since last episode first of all, and that is going to begin with our Premier League game against Southampton. We took the lead late in the first half through an Erkinger solo wonder goal. Jack Scott made it 2-0 early in the second half with a little help from the keeper, before Southampton pulled one back and then drew level in the 85th minute. But Ante Palaversa secured the 3 points with a stunning strike. So there we go, a good away win this one. We did actually play quite well, apart from the 2 goals we conceded. The match stats make it look like it probably was more of an even game than it seemed at the time. But, you know, I thought we deserved to win the games. 2 absolutely stunning goals, Erkinger and Palaversa as well, to win it late on. So yeah, good, happy away with this one for us. Next up, it was Carabao Cup quarter-final time. We were against Derby County. Let's see if we could go back to the semi-finals. We fell behind in the opening minute. Omar Nassari pulled us level late on, but we lost on penalties. Needless to say, it was very, very disappointing. We didn't take our chances, and we didn't take our penalties very well either. Yeah, I mean, I tried Nassari as a number 10. In hindsight, could I have gone a little bit stronger? But the thing is, Nassari was man of the match as the number 10. So that in itself is a good sign, because it showed that, you know, maybe he is a good player. It's just a matter of finding his spot. But he got the goal. McGinn did his best to do us a favour, but ultimately we just didn't get the job done on the day. So we fall at the quarter-final stage of the Carabao Cup. One last game to catch you up on. That was against Everton back in the Premier League. Fetayab gave us the perfect start when he got on the end of Dan's pass. Up then turned provider for Hudson-Odoi to get our second. And Jack Scott crossed for Arp to get his second to make it 3-0. So a stunning first half from us. We kind of just saw the second half out, but everybody played well. Fetayab with a double, Hudson-Odoi with a goal, Fetayab with the assist as well. He's just a good player for us, isn't he, Fetayab? Yeah, a wonderful player. But there we go. So that was an amazing win, because Everton are a good side. And we absolutely destroyed them at home. So a quick look at what that means for the league table coming into these festive fixtures. And you can see that we are sitting there in third. We're 6 points off top, 4 points back of Liverpool with a game in hand. We're playing Arsenal today away from home, who are 7th, and Bournemouth at home, who are down there mid-table in 12th. So you wouldn't say it's the easiest games, but certainly we want at least 3 points, if not 4, from these two, I would imagine. And there's that Champions League draw. Couldn't have gone much worse for us, could it? But it's a good chance to test ourselves. But anyway, let's have a look at what we're doing here against Bournemouth. We are at home. We are the heavy favourites. It is Boxing Day, and we have never lost to Bournemouth. So I always feel like that just means you're due to lose. But anyway, the entire left side of our side is out. They're an Erling Moe coached side. We've come across him before, I believe. He's not the greatest manager going around, but he's obviously doing something right. An adventurous, direct style of play. We're expecting a little bit of a bus park against this. You can see they lost 3-1 to Manchester United last time out. A little bit deep, a little bit narrow perhaps. Passing network is there. Key passes as well. You can see they don't mind going direct. And this is the team that we're sending out. Now, with no left-sided players, I'm really torn as to exactly the best way to go about this. We're going to try, the Wizard can play out there, so we're going to try sort of putting players into our formation and see how that goes. I was very tempted to play like this and just have the wing backs, but we're not going to. We're going to hope for the Wizards never let us down. So we're going to have to rotate, obviously, with 2 games back to back like this. So it's the sort of the weaker, I guess, of the two. So it's Pickford in goal. It's Panzo, Pavlovic, Suisi, and McAtee as the back four. It's Matteo and Palaversa in midfield. It's Ndedi, Farai, and Lewis Potter, the Wizard, down the left. It's Vassi going up top. Let's go. So they're not paying us as much respect as they paid Manchester United. Those bastards. Unbelievable. So we're matching up with them, as it turns out. Bowen says, got their prove a point today. We've been getting better results, taking pressure off of them. Just go out there, play your natural game, boys. Don't feel any pressure for the fact you're up there challenging for the league title. And let's see how we do. All right, and here we go. My sort of rough plan for the next game is I'm thinking Vazquez, we might need to play him as a left winger. We'll see how the Wizard comes through this one. But we're desperately thin out there as Everton fall behind in the first minute to Dean Smith, Nottingham Forest. Farai with a decent ball to Ndedi. Vassie's there. Oh, Vassie, what a bullet header that was. A fourth minute goal. It's in the third minute, but it's actually the fourth minute of the game. That doesn't matter. We're 1-0 up. Vassie with a goal. Ndedi with the assist. And nice little bit of play through midfield there. We have made a little tactical tweak, and I'll show you that in just a second. It's not a header. He's volleyed it round the defender. Goalkeeper having an absolute nightmare there. Maybe he was blinded, wasn't expecting the shot perhaps. What we have done though is we're passing it into space, playing with wingers. So it worked. Obviously it worked against Everton. I was just trying to think of Vassie again, this time with a header. This time it's off the bar and Ndedi sticks it away and we're 2-0 up after 7. What a start this is to Boxing Day. Merry Christmas, bees. This is absolutely wonderful stuff. Let's demand a little bit more. See if we can go on with this now. But the passing into space, it worked against Everton. There's no doubting that. Goalkeeper again will want that back, won't he? And evidence is suggesting that it just might be working here as well. Look out, Barcelona. The Brentford's coming for you. But yeah, so I think we might have to play Vazquez as a left winger for the next one. And then we'll play... what's his face? Michelotti at left back in behind him. That's my plan for Arsenal. Or we could always, if it doesn't quite work out, we could go to the 3 at the back and 2 strikers. There's a loose pass. Suisi picks that up. He goes all the way back to Pickford. This is nice, boys. Take your time. Good ball forward from Pickford. Matteo gets it wide for Ndedi. Ndedi goes back to Palaversa. McAtee's getting forward. Can he get across into the box? Vassie's lurking. Back post it is. And back post it is for the Wizard. It's 3-0 in the 13th minute. We're absolutely tearing Bournemouth to shreds. The Wizard at the back post, I mean, that's like Luca Bacchio at the back post. He's a tower of strength back there. He was never going to get beaten in the air, and he sticks his header away wonderfully well for his 3rd of the season. Good header from the Wizard, and well, I'll tell you what, maybe he can play there against Arsenal as well. What a start this is. What a start this is. And here we go again. Matteo. Good ball in, headed down, it's away, and it is back in by Suisi. He gets his first of the season. It's 4-0 after 16 minutes. And it's officially a rout. It's officially a rout. What a performance this has been. Boxing Day from Brentford. We'll give them some praise. We have come out and we have absolutely destroyed Suisi. I tell you what, he had the first one. Mapham has cleared it straight onto his head and he's headed it home. A good finish, actually. Kept calm there. And headed it home for 4-0 after 16 minutes. We could probably go back off attacking, but let's see how many we can get, shall we? And we've got an injury to McAtee. Jaden Bogle can come on for him. It is one position we do have a little bit of depth, because we also have Jack Scott, of course, as well. But hopefully that's not too serious for McAtee. Hopefully it's just a little bit of cramp from too much turkey or something. But yeah, that could be problematic for us. But like I say, we have Bogle and we have Scott. So if there is one position where we do actually have 3 first-team quality players, it is right back. So, like I say, if it had to be somewhere, at least it's that position. And there's a header away. Farai takes his time, gets caught in possession. Another good block there from Suisi, who is having a whale of a game. Can we get this ball clear? We're just struggling so far. Good pressure from Ndedi. Cross comes in again. It's bouncing. He's offside, isn't he? Surely. Pickford makes the save anyway, but it was offside. Let's maybe go back off of attacking. We don't need to rub their noses in it. The match stats would suggest it's been a relatively even game, but look at that scoreline. 4-0 at the break. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Let's give them an assertive, don't get complacent. Let's keep going with this, boys. See if we can get a couple more, but I'll tell you what, I'll take 4-0 now. We do have young Bangura on the bench we could look to give some game time to. He's a good young player, a really good young player. The next Michael Owen, of course, if you were watching a couple of episodes ago. But yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll give Vassie a little bit more time. I thought we might be able to get to that. Bournemouth, no, good save from Pickford. Let's give it a demand more. Just make sure we're not going to slack off here. And there we go, job done. All right, so let's wait for after time. Let's get Bangura on, give the youngster some game time. Good ball into the box. It is cleared away. And here come Bournemouth. Solanke gets it forward. Over there to Bakara. And good slide tackle. Number 3, Panzo. Excellent stuff from him. All right, let's get... I like seeing a youngster on. I should have put... If I'd known it was going to be this comfortable, I would have put Matt Keach on the bench. But we've got him saved up, ready to go in the FA Cup against Plymouth. Let's give it some praise. How often do you see it? The second half in games like this, it just kind of peters out. But to be honest, it's fine. It's fine. We've got the game won. It's a good 3 points. If we can just keep the goal difference, the +4 to that, it would be a nice thing. I don't really want to give up a clean sheet. And I'm sure Jordan Pickford doesn't either. But yeah, given that we've come sort of quite a few games, it's not just the festive fixtures sort of after Christmas. It's the lead up to Christmas as well, isn't it? So if we can come through that, yes, we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup, and that is a disappointment. There's no doubt about that. But to come through the league fixtures with so far 3 from 3 and Arsenal to come away, which will be tough. Is that offside as well? If not, he's missed it. What a miss that is. It's a beautiful run and movement off the ball there. Nice pass to find him. And in the end, he's let himself down with the finish there, I think. But hopefully that'll knock the stuffing out of him. No, they keep coming. Pavlovic gets it forward to Farai, to Palaversa. He gets it wide to Ndedi. Where's Bangura up top? Ndedi looks to slip him in, can't quite find the way through. Madio has it, back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic was going to get caught in possession there, but in the end it was a nice little flick across, like a Cruyff turn flick almost, wasn't it? Pickford gets it forward again to Madio. Madio gets it wide to Ndedi. Ndedi goes past one. Can he pull it back? He goes himself. And that is saved behind for a corner with 5 minutes to play. We're 4-0 up still, but we haven't seen a goal since the 16th minute. Farai now with the corner. Decent. Headed away though. Ndedi will pick it up. Will he? Yes, he will. He goes back to Bogle. Bogle gets it forward to Suisi. That'll do it for that highlight. And the second half, in the end, they've come back into it match stats-wise, but look at these player ratings. Absolutely destroyed them. That is a performance from our Brentford side. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Don't get complacent, boys, but that was quite good. So Brentford demolish Bournemouth in a Premier League encounter. McAtee, it is fractured ribs. So about a month. Like I say, if there's one position we can just about handle it, it's right back. But I tell you what, that's 4 relatively serious, and not the other ones are that serious, I suppose. Erkinger is, but the other ones aren't too bad. Ndedi, goal and assist. Well done to you, sir. And the Brescia boss is looking at the Wizard. The Wizard is not going anywhere, especially with our current injury crisis. Guys, wait right there. We have Arsenal away up next. Can we do 6 points over Christmas? That would be something. Okay, welcome back. Here we are at the Emirates, ready to play Arsenal, and you can see we have the final game of sort of the second part of the festive fixtures, and if we win today, and it's a big if away to Arsenal, but we would go second as Liverpool have dropped points. We would only be 4 points back of Manchester United because they also dropped points. Liverpool's against Burnley, and Chelsea I think it was 2-2 with Manchester United. So a big opportunity here to put ourselves right back into this title race, but Arsenal is not going to be an easy touch. We are the favourites for the game. We don't have a fantastic record against them. We've won twice, drawn 6, and lost 4 times. They are Stuart McCall, coach team. It still surprises me to see his name next to Arsenal, but anyway, they are an attacking standard style of play. We're expecting this sort of formation. You can see they lost to Liverpool last time out. That was away from home, though, of course. A little bit narrow defensively. They do sort of use the wings, though, when they attack. There's their passing network, quite central, really. Passing network is there as well. What we don't know is if they're going to come out like this at home against us, like they did away to Liverpool. But anyway, this is a team that we're sending out, and it is mostly changed, but we've kept a couple of players in there. So it's Pickford in goal. It is Michelotti, McKenna, Soleil, and Scott as the back 4. Garner and Rambleson in midfield. It's Dan Mabry and the Wizard. He stays in to play down the left. Arp comes in to play up top. Let's go. So a little bit like the Bournemouth game, they have matched us up. Let's hope we get a similar result to the Bournemouth game. Bowen says to prove a point. Let's say, giving you a lot of go, they put a worthy display. Just ignore the recent media praise, boys. Just keep doing what you're doing. There's no pressure here. No title race for us. Now, while waiting for the game to get underway, I just want a bit of a heads up. There may not be an episode tomorrow. Reason being, I've got a doctor's appointment. Nothing serious, just sort of a checkup kind of thing. But they scheduled it right dead smack in the middle of the day, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get episodes out without them being sort of either rushed or late. I mean, if they're late, I guess it's not the end of the world. Here we go, the free kick for Dan. Keeper comes a long way, gets a fist to it, and are we going to get down on the break here? If there's not going to be an episode, I'll put like a little message up on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, if you don't already, at Aussie Villain. There's a link to that in the description. I'll put it on Discord again, link in the description, and on the community page. So I'll let you know if there's not going to be an episode, but just a heads up, there may not be. But yeah, it'll just be a one-off thing just because of that. There's a good ball for FESTIVE. FESTIVE sits the goalkeeper down and makes it 1-0 with his 10th of the season. This passing into space thing just might have something to it. We look a really, really good attacking team again. I was racking my brain, why aren't we scoring goals anymore? And I thought, pass into space. I remember back, if you were watching the Leeds series, we did that. And passing into space revolutionised the way we were playing. And to be honest, it's doing something similar here. It's only just onside. It's a good ball for Rambleson to pick out the run. And FESTIVE, that's a stunning finish. And we are indeed up to second in the Premier League. Oh, this could be a memorable, memorable season if we can keep our form going here. Let's wait and see what happens with this highlight before we give a shout. Arsenal have possession. We're putting some decent pressure on them. There's a ball forward. They knock it down to Ruiz. It is! Oh, it's a wonderful save from Jordan Pickford. A wonderful save from Jordan Pickford. Let's demand... Oh, wait till after this highlight now. I'm too busy clapping the save like it matters. Corner comes in. Away. It is away. Up, I think it was, that got a foot to it. And the danger is not fully cleared as of yet. Saka has it. Goes back to Gravenberch. Can we get a foot in there? Put pressure on him, boys. The help comes, and in the end, the highlight is snuffed out. All right. Let's keep this going, boys. Let's see if we can get into half-time, shall we? 1-0 up away to Arsenal. That would be a wonderful thing. Pickford goes short to McKenna. I'd rather McKenna wasn't on the ball. He passes it to Soleil. Over there to Scott, and he's got some space to run into. He comes in field for Rambleson to Dan. What can Dan do? He goes back to Mabry. Mabry, can he play? There it is for Scott. Can he get across into the box? Go on, Jackie boy. It's blocked away for Rambleson. Rambleson, it's in there for Arp. Arp's got his back to goal. Dan is there, and Dan sticks it away, and it is 2-0 to Brentford. What a performance this is. Fantastic stuff. Now, how close was Dan to offside, I would like to know. But FESTIVE, what he has added, since we signed him, we've had him for a couple of seasons now, he's always been a good goal scorer for us. What he's added the last, I'd say, year in game, sort of second half of last season, the start of this season, his hold-up play, his just general play is superb now. He is genuinely just an all-round attacking option. He probably has as many assists as he does goals, to be honest, or certainly very, very close to it. Assertive. Don't get complacent, boys. Keep this up for me. Dan, absolute star out there, mate. Very happy with you. We'd like a little bit more from you, please, Mr. Hannibal Mabry. Playing there in the number 10 role, of course. We do, of course, also have the January transfer window starting sort of open after this game, sort of before the FA Cup. We have about 11 million to spend, and we're pretty much at our wage budget. So it'll be a case of we have to sort of sell to buy, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do too much. Here we go with the Wizard, who should probably be back defending, given that he's good in the air. But anyway, here we go. Goes past one. Weaves his spell. Can he get a cross in now? No, he cannot. And it's blocked away. And are we going to find ourselves coming back the other way now? He is looking a little bit tired, the Wizard, I think. Oh, almost got to that. Here we go with Gordon, though. I'm pretty sure he ripped us to shreds a few seasons ago at Norwich when they were a Champions League side, which seems ridiculous to say out loud. That's offside, ref. It is indeed offside. And I think we've got a good hour out of the Wizard. Let's get Vazquez on up there. He's looking a little tired. He's not having his best game. James Garner's not having a great game either. Playing without the DM, James Garner almost becomes first choice now, just because he's a more natural in the role than what Matteo is. Though obviously Matteo will get there. He's a wonderful player himself. But yeah, it's a little bit of a sort of changing of the guard almost as that deep-lying midfielder for us. Gravenberch comes forward. Garner is there. Makes him go wide to Lazaro. Back for Gravenberch. That's a nice ball into the box. Back post. And it is 2-1. We should maybe... I wonder if we should actually try and close it down a little bit. Let's tell him to show some passion. Do we take Mabry out of the number 10 role? We possibly should have done that at half time. What are we, an hour played? Another highlight. I should just do it, shouldn't I? If they scored them from this, I'll be annoyed. Here we go with Kovacic coming forward now. It's there for Saka. Lazaro again on the overlap. I wonder if they've changed the way they're playing. They seem to have a lot more space through the middle, and that is a little bit lucky. All right. So let's stick Garner back. Let's move Mabry back. And what are we doing here? Do we want to change anything there? I don't think so. Maybe we defend with a little bit more width since they're getting down the outside. Obviously, we have that little bit of extra protection there now with Garner in front of the back. Oh, what have I clicked there? With Garner in front of the back too as well. So we can maybe do with spreading out the defence just ever so slightly. We've got a throw here for Scott. He gets it forward to Arp. I'd love another goal. Oh, I thought it was a loose pass, but Rambleson makes the most of it. What can he do? There's a good ball to find Vazquez. More forward, of course, than he usually is for us. We signed him to play as a wing-back, not a winger. Here we go with Michelotti forward. We probably don't need our wing-back so far forward, holding a one-goal lead away from home against Arsenal. Here we go with Gordon again. He continues to rip us to shreds. He's walked straight through the middle of us, and Pickford has saved us. Rambleson stops the corner. And then, are we going to get him on the break? No, we're not. All right, we maybe just need just a small rethink about what we're doing here. Just on the support, boys. We don't need you bombing all the way forward. And the fact that Garner is not having a great time of things in there, let's take him off. Let's get Matteo on. And we have one other sub we could make if we want to. Let's demand more. We've got a nervous-looking Vazquez as well, which isn't ideal. And after a wonderful first half, we are somewhat clinging on here. We should encourage our players to go more direct. All right, let's do that. Oh, it's a good first touch. It's a fantastic block from Scott. And again, Rambleson's there, gets it clear. It's still with Arsenal, though. We're doing our best to throw this away. And you know what I think we're going to do? Is we're going to go put some pressure on them. And we might just drop the line a little bit as well. I mean, with the match ratings still say we're doing well. Let's maybe try praising them and see if that can just carry us across the line here. Scott with a free kick. Down the line for Dan. Can he get to that? He can't. It's a ball through the middle. Let's put the pressure on them, boys. Let's put the pressure on them. Come on. Oh, don't throw it away. We're almost in stoppage time. The second half, we really have been clinging on, though, haven't we? It's not been a great second half performance. Scott gets a header down there for Dan. Dan, back to Soleil. Let's not get caught in possession just outside our penalty area. Dan does okay in the end. Rambleson to Soleil. Just get rid, boys. Put your foot through it, Pickford. Oh, it's calm as you like. Wonderful stuff. There we go. Foot through it for Arp. Can Arp play in the winger there? Arp goes himself. Fete Arp. Straight into the goalkeeper's hands. And let's go and close this thing down now. All right, let's slow it down. Let's be more disciplined. Let's get rid of that nonsense. We probably don't want to pass into space if we're trying to keep possession. I wonder if we should just regroup as well. Not counter-press when we lose the ball. Just hold your shape, boys. Just hold your shape and see out this win for me, please. 6 points over Christmas. That would be quite superb. Scott wins the ball back, but not enough. Gordon still has it. Cross goes in and... oh, I expected to see the net bulging. Come on, boys. See it out for me now, please. There we go. We've clung on that second half, but 6 points over Christmas. Wonderful stuff. And is that a title warning siren going off to the rest of the Premier League? Jekyll and Hyde, boys. Second half was poor. So I don't know if we were in control, and I don't know if Arsenal was brushed aside, but we did get the 3 points, so that is the main thing. Dan shines in the win. He is a wonderful, wonderful player for us, isn't he? But there we go. Quick look at the league table. And we are sitting in second just after Christmas for the new year, which is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We are high-flying, the best club in London. And, well, could we dream? Could we dream of maybe even a treble? Could we do the FA Cup as well? But guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. It was a wonderful episode in terms of the football we played for a game and a half anyway. We'll be back next time. Depending what happens, I think Chelsea's a big game for us. I don't know if we want to see Bournemouth again. We might come back. We'll see what happens in the FA Cup, assuming that we get past Plymouth, which away from home to a championship club is maybe a little bit of an assumption. We might come back for, say, that game in Chelsea. Hopefully it'll kind of fit in there. I don't know if I want to go all the way to the Champions League just yet, because that's a big gap during a transfer window as well. So we'll come back Chelsea and something midway through the window. Let me know where you think we should strengthen, if we should strengthen. And yeah, thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Take care.